Davis. If Anthony Davis plays bad again, it's gonna be Suns in 5, not 6. If Anthony Davis plays bad again, it's gonna be Suns in 5.
These niggas tackle, I'm bringing a pack. I'm a roller with stars and I'm smoking on platinum. Got my eye on the prize so I don't do distractions. I'm coming back.
Yo, what it do? It's your boys, Juice and Lua. We back here with another episode for y'all. You already know. We had to bring the one and only Femi Too Drippy. We had to bring him back on. You already know. So we're gonna talk about something nice for you. Like we said, it's playoff time. Yesterday, we talked about the East. So, we gotta talk about the West. So let's talk about the Mavericks, Clippers, Lakers, Suns, Blazers, Nuggets, Grizzlies, Jazz. A lot of surprises. Well, only one surprise. Well, I guess you could say 2 surprises. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna dive into it. So, J. Lou, go ahead, take us in. Let's go.
All right. So first game that happened in the West was Mavs going to LA, play the Clippers. My finals team from the West. They lost. It's bad man. One of my favorite players to watch. That's why I didn't want them, tanking away. Wanted them to play the Blazers, but they're stuck. They're gonna play the Mavs, and Luka put up 30-point triple-double, his third triple-double in 7 playoff games, which is insane for how young he is. And in this game, I watched it a little bit. I actually had some time to watch this one. Paul George, people were slandering him a little bit in the first half, but people don't recognize his defense that he was playing. He played pretty good defense this game. Now, they would switch him off and put Rondo sometimes on Luka and Beverly. That's too small, of course, because Luka's 6'8", and Rondo and Beverly like 6'2", 6'4", 6'3". So they're just not. They don't have the sizes to compete with Luka, of course. That's why when Paul George was on him, you saw a little bit of turnovers happen. Luka, I think he finished with 5 turnovers this game, but he did have 11 assists. So he was passing the ball good. He had a great game. Nothing to take away from him. I'm just disappointed in the Clippers. They couldn't get away. Their offensive game strategy late was terrible. They kept isoing, kept shooting a lot of jump shots instead of going to the rim. Because Porzingis wasn't really near the paint like that. It was mostly Maxi Kleber, who's a solid defender, but he's not a rim protector really. Because you saw what Kawhi did to him, that poster dunk. It was crazy. But I just think the Clippers' offensive strategy needs to be a little bit better coming to game 2. I still think they're going to win the series, like I said, in 6. But they should be worried because the Mavs are not scared of them, and they're going to give them all they can. And Luka is definitely coming.
And Porzingis is back.
Yeah, but he didn't play that good. I think he shot like 4 for 12 his first game back.
That's the thing. He played bad, and they still won. So imagine if he's on.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. Any comments on that game, Femi?
Not in particular, but I did see that. What is it? When Luka on the triple doubles, I really didn't expect him to get another one because, like you said, for how young he is, and he's doing this in only 7 playoff games, especially against the Clippers, who's known to be a very defensive team. It was pretty good. So they might come out. They might come out against the Clippers. I'm not sure because if they had a bad game with like Porzingis in them and they still won, it's definitely an upset to happen.
Facts. Yeah. Facts. Listen, man. Dorian Finney-Smith, 18 points. Kristaps, 14 points on a bad shooting night, but he could go for 20, 25. He could go for that. Luka, you know you're gonna be Luka. Baby and Patrick Beverly. That was personal. Tim Hardaway, 21. Jalen Brunson, really
Hardaway was
underrated,
hooping.
15 points. The Dallas has outside their superstars has a better supporting cast than I'd say the Clippers. I think they have a better supporting cast, or more consistent supporting cast. Actually, I'd say that. So, Paul George, he didn't do bad. Well, he didn't finish bad. Kawhi, he did his thing. But who else? Who else was there? Like, all right, Kawhi, 26. Paul George, 23. The next best person was Rondo and Nicholas Batum with 11 points, and then Patrick Beverly with 10. Mind you, these aren't scores. Patrick Beverly isn't a scorer. Rondo isn't a scorer. Nicholas Batum, he can, a role player, but not really like shouldn't be somebody you could rely on to score. So who's going to show up? Marcus Morris, you got to show up. Serge Ibaka, you can hit shots. You got to show up. Reggie Jackson, 2 points in 21 minutes. That's tough. That's tough. Hey, man, like I said, Dallas in 7, man. I'm not even worried. I'm not even worried about it.
Okay.
So,
okay. The next game that happened in the West later that night was the Blazers taking on the Nuggets. And like I said, this series will be 7 games in my opinion. Dame put up 34, so did Jokic. Nurkic had 16 boards, so did Jokic. And Dame finished also with 13 assists, actually. So you saw the 2 superstar players going at it. My MVP frontrunner, Jokic. It didn't feel like he only had 1 assist, but guys just weren't playing that all too good. You know, Michael Porter Jr., he shot 1 for 10 from 3. Can't be doing that as the second best option of the team. He gotta score with more efficiency, in my opinion, especially from 3, if they're gonna have a chance to win. He played decent defense. He's not a good defender yet, but he's 6'10", so he has potential. But he got to get a little bit better this series if they're gonna have to win in 7, like I predict. He did finish with 25 points though. Besides the 1 for 10 from 3, then he'll have a good game. But if he gets that right, I think the Nuggets will be fine. Everybody else, Aaron Gordon played solid, 16 points, 8 boards. Aaron Gordon numbers. Paul Millsap only shot 3 times, and Austin Rivers, and they both played. Paul Millsap only played 15 minutes, but Austin Rivers played 33. I expect Austin Rivers to shoot a little bit more. I also did not think Marcus Howard, the rookie they drafted, would get minutes. He actually played pretty good for them. But, of course, the story of the game was Carmelo Anthony getting booed.
That's facts.
Got booed by the Nuggets fans. And came out there the first 5 minutes. I think he had 15 points. So, I don't know what Denver got with Melo, but they should probably stop it because that's what killed him early on.
Yeah.
And what started the Blazers off in the second half was, of course, Dame time and CJ. They started getting it going, and it was up from there. But like I said, I think this is going to be a hard series for both teams. I got to go in 7. And that's all I have to say about Game 1. What you think about Game 1, Femi?
I mean, if the Trailblazers keep if 6 players on the entire team is consistently dropping double-digit points, they can continue to do good because they won by a decent margin too. And there's only like 4 people on the Nuggets that scored double digits, so they have a consistent bench or a consistent team. So as long as they keep doing that, they might show out.
Yep.
But
yeah, they only played 8, so
yeah.
That's facts. That's facts. So, the Nuggets, like Femi said, only 4 people scored over double-digit points, and one was a dunker, and Monty Morris is all right, but how consistent can he do that, though? Michael Porter Jr. and Jokic are obviously getting double-digit points, but the reason they lost this game is One team shot 47% from three, and the other shot 30%. I think y'all can guess who. Obviously, Dame's gonna get there. Dame gonna get his. CJ gonna get his. The X factor in this series is Melo. I like what Jalen said. They was booing him. He came out. He finished with 18 points, but that was a solid 18 points. That was a good 18 that they got. That Portland got from him. So
Right.
and I just don't see the Nuggets matching up with them point guard wise, and shooting guard. They just don't have the people to stick with Dame or CJ. Jokic gonna get his. Michael Porter could go and get his, possibly. It depends on how consistent he is. But it's Melo. It's Melo. It's up to Melo, honestly. But still got Portland winning this.
Yeah.
Still got him winning this series.
Yeah. Portland did shoot lights out from three. I'll give them that.
Mhm.
They did play. They shot really well.
Yep.
Game 2's tomorrow. So, Tuesday. So it'll be interesting what happens. Next game, I don't think we should be on this too long. It's probably the funnest series. The Utah versus Grizzlies. Two lower market teams going at it. Grizzlies are actually on a win streak. 3 games in a row now they won. Dylan Brooks, 31 points. People said he was playing MVP. Dylan Brooks. John Morant finished with 26 points. Jonas Valanciunas is also playing really good. They took the game 1 win. They stole it in Utah. Donovan Mitchell still questionable with an ankle sprain. So we'll see if he'll play game 2. But I didn't, of course, take my time to watch this game really. But I know I did see a little bit of the fourth quarter, and I know that John Morant he wants that pressure. You know, we saw it against the Warriors and how he took over that game in the fourth. He took over this game in the fourth quarter as well. I just think Memphis, without Donovan Mitchell, this is going to be a good series. I say go 6 or 7 without Donovan.
What?
You sure this not a lucky game?
Wow.
Nah. Grizzlies performed really well. They, like I said, they're streaking. Dylan Brooks.
Grizzlies take the 1 seed to 7?
It's Utah.
I don't think Dylan Brooks is giving them 30 every night. And they only won by 3.
That's
Dylan
tough.
Brooks has been balling.
Okay. That's tough. Ooh. Man, that was a hot take.
Slow-mo Kyle Anderson dropped 14.
That's a hot
they're
take,
balling.
man.
Rudy Gobert fouled out. Jordan Clarkson didn't play good. Shot 0 for 8 from 3. Mike Conley, he had 22 and 11, 6 for 18 shooting though. Bojan actually was their best player, dropped 29 points. I actually didn't hear much from Joe Ingles this game. He only had 11 points. He's got to play better for them to win, especially without Donovan Mitchell. And like I said, Rudy Gobert fouled out. Only 25 minutes of play. So they're going to need some better production from Gobert and Joe Ingles, especially without Mitchell. I still think the Jazz win this series, though. I just said the Grizzlies, they're gonna take them the distance. They're gonna take them the distance.
That's tough.
You have any thoughts, Femi?
I don't think they're gonna take them 7 games, but 6, possibly, because once again, John Morant and Dylan Brooks have been on a streak, but Donovan Mitchell is not playing. Like you said, Rudy Gobert got injured. If they or not injured,
Fouled
but he got
out.
fouled out.
Yeah.
But if they had a full team and they're only winning by 3 points to a half Jazz, I don't know about them taking them the distance, but they'll definitely. Probably 6. I'm probably guessing 6, but I would have said 5 if they didn't win this. So, yeah.
Okay.
Man, I was reading something this morning. It said Donovan Mitchell felt good to play yesterday, but the Jazz didn't let him, so he was furious with them. He's furious with the Jazz right now for sitting him. but the Grizzlies, they played all right. I had them getting swept. Obviously, that's out the window now. So,
Yeah.
um, if Donovan Mitchell doesn't play next game, Jazz in 6. But if he does, Jazz in 5. But Grizzlies are going to go down swinging, though. I'll give them that. Grizzlies are going to go down swinging. So Jordan Clarkson isn't going to shoot bad again like that. Rudy Gobert isn't going to get fouled out. Let's just hope that they step up. Joe Ingles, I don't think he's going to play bad again. So we're going to see. We're going to see how that goes next game. But this is definitely a shocker. Definitely a shocker.
The last game, won, of course.
Dang right.
Lakers and Suns. Y'all can have this for. Talk about this. Juice likes the Suns go to the finals. Femi got LeBron as his favorite player. They lost 99-90 in game 1. So y'all can have the floor. Y'all go ahead. Talk about this game.
Go ahead, Femi. Go ahead.
So I did see this game, and LeBron and them, they once again not playing at their fullest. But this game, it was a shocker. I mean, once again, Chris Paul dropping 7 points. I don't know why you have your faith in him, but like I said, if you're gonna put the Jazz franchise in anybody's hands, it's definitely Devin Booker, because he's once again, he dropped 34, 8, and 7, which is better than I don't think I'll ever see Chris Paul drop 34, 8, and 7 this entire playoff series. I don't think it will happen. There's no way. There's literally no way. So this was a bad game for Chris Paul, and they still won. So I'll give them that, but I don't think.
Aiden vicious.
Lakers in 6. That's all I got.
Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6.
Oh man. Chris Paul dropped 7 points. Yes. You know why he dropped 7
shoulder
points?
contusion.
Because he got.
You want to know why he dropped 7 points?
Yeah, he got injured.
Because he got hurt. And then when he came back, obviously he wasn't the same. He was losing the ball. He was shooting. His shot wasn't his motion and his shooting. It just wasn't the same. Nothing was the same. But he'll be good though in the game too. And you think he can't drop 34, 7, and 8?
For the rest
I don't
of
think he will.
You don't think he would?
Nah.
Talking about Booker or CP3?
CP3
is not. No.
That's crazy.
Drunk. He could put 34 and 10. Drunk. Come on now. Listen, you want to know why they lost this game? Lakers. Anthony Davis don't know how to put the ball in the basket. That's why they lost this game. But even if he didn't, even if he did know how to put the ball in the basket, you wasn't stopping DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton outplayed Anthony Davis. That's tough. Devin Booker saw CP3 get hurt, and then he started going crazy. CP3 got hurt, and his first playoff game against the King, the reigning champions, 34. Your debut.
Flop was trending.
Listen,
Oh,
LaFlop James was trending on Twitter. It was trending on Twitter. That's tough. That's tough. You want to know why? How you going to listen? y'all know the play I'm talking about. This man let Chris Paul box him out. So he decided to jump up. Oh my gosh. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Man, listen. All I know is, and we'll have a little fight though, right? They try to finesse it though. How did Cameron Payne get ejected when Alex Caruso started it, and Harrell almost basically thought he was playing football? How do you?
Yeah, I don't know how Montrez didn't get ejected.
How do you mess that up? That's why, like, huh? Listen, bro. AD 5 for 16, 0 for 2 from 3, 13 points. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, man?
Kuzma got 0. It was just a bad game.
Kuzma out there
Kuzma
getting
got
his
0. That will
cardio in.
never happen again. I promise.
Kuzma out there getting his
He only shot
cardio in.
twice.
How many
He
minutes? I don't even
2
think
for
he
9.
played a lot. Because I
He
haven't
played 20
seen.
minutes.
Right.
Well, that was a quiet 20. He was out there getting his cardio in. He wasn't playing. He was out there running, jogging. He wasn't doing anything. Man, listen.
Yeah.
Fluke.
Didn't even
Mikal
play
Bridges.
Ben McLemore.
Mikal Bridges, solid. Jay Crowder only had 8 points. It could be better. Don't let him get hot. 8 and 21 and 16. He can do that again. I said before the series even started, DeAndre Ayton gonna be a problem. I said that. Devin Booker, we already know. Chris Paul is 7, 8, and 4, 36 minutes, injured.
You saw what LeBron did
Imagine
injured
if
against the Warriors.
he was 100%. What he do? What he do? I saw him brace for impact and still get hurt. This man got hurt, right? All the attention was on the fight. He got up, walked to the fight, and went down on one. If your shoulder hurts, why are you down on one knee like this? Why? It was uncalled for. Listen, Cameron Payne, he got some good quality minutes. Cameron Johnson didn't shoot the best, but good quality minutes. And I can guarantee you this: Chris Paul ain't getting 7 points again. He ain't getting 7 points again. No.
See how that shoulder holds up.
Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis plays bad again, it's gonna be Suns in 5, not 6. If Anthony Davis plays bad again, it's gonna be Suns in 5. Let me find out. LeBron James. Nobody on the Lakers scored over 20 points. That's cool.
They only scored 90.
Scary hours. A storm is coming. Oh my God.
They had hometown. The entire arena was dumb packed. I know y'all saw that. Let them have it. Let them have it.
Shout out to the fans coming back.
Andre Drummond, what are you there for?
I don't even know.
12 and 9. Stats say a different story, but the play, he was just there. You might as well say he was Kyle Kuzma. Listen, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he hit 1 3, and I don't think I've seen him score. It says he got 7 points, but all thing I remember him scoring was a 3 in the corner.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. Dennis Schroeder 14 points. That's cool. Alex Caruso 10 points. That's cool. Montrezl Harrell, he was all right, but majority half his points came from the free throw line, undeservingly. But fresh out of hat. You could tell as soon as Chris Paul got hurt. The Lakers, the next 5 tries went to the free throw line 4 times out of those 5 times. How ironic is that?
They were fouled.
The Suns, they were fouled. They were fouled, man. You could breathe on the Lakers, and it's a foul. It's a flagrant foul if you breathe on them. Man, listen. The Lakers, like I said, aren't a threat whatsoever. They're not a threat anymore.
They're defending champs.
Like I said, what I say? I said it's gonna be just like the Clippers and Spurs. Reigning champions get booted first round by Chris Paul. I'm done.
I'm glad you said that. Noted. LeBron is 14-0 in first rounds.
You about to be 14-1.
Okay.
By the Suns?
LeBron also always loses first games in the playoffs, and he did it last year, ironically, to Damian Lillard. And you saw Dame dancing on the court.
You're right.
Dame waving.
Right.
Game 1.
Right.
They lost in 5.
Right.
See, game 2 is definitely going to be interesting.
Right.
Back in Phoenix, I think that's Wednesday. So
another packed arena.
That game's going to be really good. We'll see who comes on top. Hopefully AD will show up, though. I agree with that point. And I don't know how health is going to affect Chris Paul. But
He's
Chris Paul's
gonna be
always been
okay.
getting hurt in the playoffs. This isn't the first time. Been getting hurt with the Clippers, Rockets. So
All I
five more
know is,
playoff time.
it's scary hours. It's scary hours for the Lakers. Be worried,
All right.
all you Lakers fans. Oh my God, LeBron, Anthony Davis. No. Pipe me down. Come on now, stop. But hey, thank you guys for watching this episode. That's gonna wrap it up. Thank you, my boy Femi, being on once again. It was a pleasure having you as usual. And
Link gonna be in the description.
Oh yeah, for
His
sure.
YouTube
His
channel.
channel. Make sure you guys go follow his channel. Gonna make some bits there, and yeah, just go check it out. Like, subscribe down below. Merch coming out soon. I already know. And until next time, we're gonna talk about game 2s. But until then, it's your boys Juice and Lou, and we out here. Peace.